Hello everyone, welcome to our channel, V Daily News. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Today, we will discuss the group BTS, especially Kim Taehyung and Jungkook, who are often considered the most prominent figures in this group. Is it true that the two of them are the main key to BTS's global success? Let's explore together in the following discussion. BTS, a boy band from South Korea, has become a global phenomenon, and most people agree that they are the new face of cultural globalization. However, is their success purely the result of the hard work of the team, or is it the dominance of the charisma and talent of certain individuals such as Kim Taehyung and Jungkook? Many speculate that without these two members, BTS's dynamics and appeal might be very different. Kim Taehyung, better known as V, is often referred to as the ultimate visual in the K-pop world. His unique face, coupled with his charismatic expressions, often makes people wonder, is he really just a visual, or is there a greater power he brings? As a singer, his warm and emotional voice has given BTS's songs a distinctive feel. Many have argued that without V's vocals in songs like Singularity, BTS might not have the same emotional signature. Interestingly, V also has other talents outside of music, such as acting. When he starred in the drama Hwarang, some believed that this was the beginning of his efforts to build a solo career outside of BTS. Does this indicate that V has ambitions to shine individually someday? Although there is no real evidence, speculations like this continue to grow among fans. Meanwhile, Jungkook, the Golden Maknae, is a phenomenon in his own right. His nickname reflects the extraordinary potential he has, from singing, dancing, to producing music. However, some people wonder, is there any pressure he feels as the youngest member who is considered perfect? Jungkook often shows off his talents in various fields, such as photography and videography, through the GCF project, which shows his unique vision. Is this a sign that he's preparing to pursue a creative path outside of BTS? Many fans believe that V and Jungkook have had a major influence on shaping BTS's global image. However, some speculate that their popularity may have created a unique dynamic within the group. Does the spotlight they receive more than the other members create an imbalance? Or is this what has kept BTS relevant across generations? Beyond that, their contributions to BTS's positive message can't be ignored. BTS's songs often address issues like mental health and self-love, and V and Jungkook's voices are often key elements in conveying these messages. But can their popularity survive without BTS? Or would they shine brighter as solo artists? There's no denying that V and Jungkook are vital parts of BTS's success. But the question is, how long will they remain a part of BTS, and do they have bigger plans for the future that we don't yet know about? Time will tell whether they will remain icons of the group or go further as individual artists. As public figures, V and Jungkook are also often in the spotlight outside of music. Their appearances at major events, such as the Grammy Awards, show that they are not only accepted as musicians but also as global cultural icons. However, does this mean that they have a wider appeal than the other BTS members? Some argue that their individual collaborations with major brands are the first steps towards building a stronger solo identity. On the other hand, their personal styles are also an inspiration to millions of fans. Kim Taehyung, for example, is often considered a fashion icon with his unique and bold clothing choices. He has even been called a trendsetter in the fashion industry. Does this indicate that Taehyung is preparing himself to become an international fashion figure in the future? Many fans believe that V's career in the fashion world could surpass his popularity as a member of BTS. Meanwhile, Jungkook has shown an interest in visual arts, such as photography and videography, which further expands his creative reach. Through work such as GCF, he shows a talent that is rarely found among other K-pop idols. Is this a sign that Jungkook has the potential to become a director or filmmaker in the future? There are many speculations that he might explore a new career after BTS. However, their influence is not limited to just art and entertainment. BTS's collaboration with UNICEF in the Love Myself campaign is one example of how V and Jungkook, along with the other members, are using their popularity for social causes. But the question is, will they still be involved in issues like this if they ever decide to go their separate ways? Are their social activities purely part of BTS or a reflection of their own personal values? Their career journey also raises questions about how BTS's internal group dynamics work. With the spotlight often focused on V and Jungkook, are there any challenges that the other members have to face? Some music analysts speculate that the uneven public focus on certain members could pose a challenge to the sustainability of the group's harmony in the long run. However, it is undeniable that V and Jungkook's close relationship with the other members is one of the main factors that keeps BTS solid. But what if one of them decides to pursue a solo career early on? Will this affect BTS's overall image? So far, their loyalty to the group seems to be their top priority, but change is never inevitable in the entertainment industry. In addition, their contribution in shaping BTS's image also presents its own dilemma. Can BTS's global popularity survive if one of them chooses to leave or take a different path? This speculation often arises among fans, especially since V and Jungkook's influence is considered very significant in attracting new fans. V and Jungkook are also the center of attention on social media. Their posts often get millions of interactions in a short time, showing that their individual appeal is very strong. However, are these interactions more beneficial to them personally or to the group as a whole? This is an interesting question that is often discussed in the BTS fan community. Many argue that both have great potential to succeed as solo artists. However, would their popularity be as big as it is if they were not under the name BTS? Some industry observers believe that BTS's existence as a group has provided a solid foundation for each member to shine. Looking at BTS's journey so far, it is difficult to imagine how they would be without V and Jungkook. But speculation about the future has always been part of the discussion among fans and the media. Will BTS continue to grow with its 7 members, or will they face major changes in the future? Beyond that, both V and Jungkook have shown that they are more than just idols. They are cultural icons who are able to convey profound messages through their music and actions. However, can they maintain this influence outside the context of BTS? This is one question that continues to spark speculation among fans and observers. When it comes to V and Jungkook's journey, one thing is for sure: they are not only talented but also influential figures. However, will they continue to be part of the same team in the next 10 years, or will they choose to go their separate ways? Fans can only wait and see how this story develops. Looking at the development of V and Jungkook's careers, many speculate that both have the potential to become even bigger, both as part of BTS and as individuals with brilliant solo careers. With their diverse skills from vocals and visual arts to fashion and acting, V and Jungkook have proven that they are more than just idols. They are symbols of cultural globalization that can reach across generations. However, behind this success, questions arise about the future. Will they remain with BTS as a solid group, or will their extraordinary ambitions and talents lead them to different paths? While fans continue to hope for BTS's togetherness, it is undeniable that change is a natural part of the entertainment industry, and time will tell whether V and Jungkook's big names will continue to shine in the context of BTS or shine even brighter as individuals.
They don't wanna see me make it, they don't wanna see me care. Anytime I make some progress, I can see that they compare. I think everyone's against me, maybe something in the air. Am I paranoid? I swear a void is forming and they're scared. I walk a straight path, not many can say that. I like to play fast, cross me and there's payback. You better pray that I don't see your face at any place that I go. I know you hate that. I've been doing fine, I'm not wasting any more time.